The Aces are the kings of the ECHL. Alaska is impressive, and Cincinnati can't stop the Glacier Blue from winning its third Kelly Cup championship. The 2013-14 season is in the books, and we'll watch how it finished right now on ECHL Week.
The U.S. Bank Arena in Cincinnati is quiet now, but not very long ago, on the ice behind me, the Alaska Aces earned a 4-0 victory over the Cincinnati Cyclones to earn the third Kelly Cup championship in their history. The Aces came to Ohio needing a pair of wins to gain the trophy, and it took them 3 closely contested games to earn the ECHL's top prize. Let's check out the highlights of the series-clinching victory. Here are Mike Benton and Dave Goldman to call the action for us on KFQD and GCI.
Aces for Perda, and this one right here is Evan Trupp. Down the right wing, centering pass. Mosienko save, rebound, just pushed wide. And a loose puck taken by Nick Mazzolini. With 28 seconds left, the captain down the right wing, knocked away. The franchise keeps in. Mazzolini right side, a shot, he scores! Nick Mazzolini opens a scoring here in Game 6 with 22.8 seconds left. As Evan Trupp takes it away, here he is, right circle, driving wide, pass Sopel. Behind the net, Trupp hangs on, sends it in front. Save Mosienko, rebound, and a save made by Mador. Connolly left circle. Down low feed, Mazzolini flips it back. The franchise at the right point. Slips it back to Mazzolini, top of the circle. To the right corner, Connolly sends it in front. McKenzie scores! His 5th power play goal of the Kelly Cup playoffs. So it is the Cyclone power play. A shot by Aronson, save, rebound, save again by Coleman. Byron Fraze in front. Loose puck out of the reach of Finley. Up the far boards. Fraze trying to clear. Puts it onto the tape of Blazek. And gun to center. Finley takes it right back. Drops it to Belzile. A shot. He scores! Alex Belzile with 4 minutes and 51 seconds left. Reed goes rink wide of the red line. Megan dumps it back in. Gerald Coleman plays a funky hop, knocked away, sent across, out of the reach of Lewis. Connolly guns it ahead to center ice. Here comes Elson. Breakaway, empty net. He shoots. He scores! He scores! Turner Elson with 3 minutes and 1 second left. 5 seconds left. Loose puck taken by Mosienko. 1 second left. A season no one will ever forget. For the 3rd time in ECHL history, Anchortown is title town. How sweet it is! The Alaska Aces are the Kelly Cup champions! Glacier Blue comes flying off the bench. Peter Sivak, Nick Mazzolini, Gerald Coleman, Sean Curry, Jordan Morrison. Veterans who had tasted the championship threshold, all trying to join Coleman and taste just how sweet it was. But without question, it would be their toughest opponent. But with championship-like push, the Aces proved nobody was a match for them. And through so much of the struggles, the physicality, the emotions, it is all dropped on the ice as the 2 teams decked out in Glacier Blue and white shake hands as part of the greatest tradition in pro sports. Glacier Blue with jerseys now joined by Glacier Blue championship hats on the ice. How sweet does this feel for Captain Nick Mazzolini? A rookie out of Providence to join the Aces in 2009. Left the next season for Europe. The Aces won the Kelly Cup. Back he came to his hometown of Anchorage, potentially on the cusp of fulfilling a dream, a championship in his own hometown. And despite coming up short 2 years ago and 1 year ago, Mazzolini has reached the peak.
Every October for the past 18 years, teams in the ECHL have taken to the ice with one goal in mind, the opportunity to hold the trophy now being carried out. Teams in 15 states all had the same dream when the ECHL began its 26th season in October. 8 months later, there is only one team that can call itself the national AA champion, the Alaska Aces. Commissioner Emeritus Kelly will now present the trophy that bears his name to Aces captain Nick Mazzolini.
All mine. Thank you.
The hometown native of Anchorage. How sweet it is indeed. And Nick Mazzolini lifting the hardware over his shoulders. Daryl Coleman, who becomes the first goaltender in ECHL history to win 2 Kelly Cup championships as a player. As for the third time in ECHL history, the Aces in the Queen City can call themselves kings of the ECHL. They are the Kelly Cup champion.
We hear more from the winners, the Alaska Aces, next when ECHL Week continues.
"25 years of great moments. More than 500 players graduated to the NHL. Don't miss the next time hockey history is made. Watch all ECHL games on AmericaOneSports.com. Live or on demand. At home or on your mobile device, log in at AmericaOneSports.com to check out your favorite team. The official broadband broadcast of ECHL is AmericaOneSports.com.
Stars shine in Orlando in January of 2015 when the Solar Bears take on the ECHL All-Stars at the Amway Center, presented by Visit Orlando. Visit OrlandoSolarBearsHockey.com for more information.
Members of the Alaska Aces were understandably very happy after their victory over Cincinnati gave them a 4-2 series win. After the game, that happiness came through as they talked about their triumph. Let's hear what some of them had to say.
As a whole, like our defensive core, everything we preached all year, I think everyone played the best game I've ever seen our team play ever.
I feel like everybody on this team is like best friends, and that really played a long way into us winning this. There wasn't that one guy that, wasn't going to hang out with the team or want to do his own thing. We were just all on the same page, whether it's on the ice or off the ice, and that was huge. We're all going to be best friends for life.
Oh man, this is unbelievable. You work real hard all year. The guys work so hard, and this is awesome.
A couple of guys have talked about the family aspect. You see that too, that you guys pull it all together and your family?
You know what? Right from day one when I got here, there was just such a great group of guys. The culture was winning, and everybody that came in knew what we were about. We were a band of brothers. That's what it takes to win the playoffs. It's everyone pulling the same rope. And I couldn't ask for a better group to win this with.
I mean, I came in, to the team in February, and I could tell right away. Obviously, we were a first-place team when I got here, and the way we kept it going, and the way we continued to learn, and guys continued to step up and buy into the way we needed to play. Even if it wasn't their style of hockey, they bought into how they needed to play, and we just matured so well as a hockey club. It was great to see, great to be a part of.
Ever since, we've always had a good team all the way through the year, but we got guys called up, we got thin a little bit at times, but right when the playoffs started, we kind of had our roster fixed. There's a different feeling to this room than I've ever had in Alaska Aces room, and we've had some good teams in the past. So absolutely, it felt like if we do the right things and we stick to it, this could really be a magical season.
I've never been on a championship team, and it's something that's eluded me my whole career, and it's tough because that's the end goal every year, and when you come up short and you're not there, it's it's disappointing, and we made sure that we got it done this year. It's incredible.
Was there one key point of the season where you thought maybe this team could be it?
We had a talk one night where we were I think in first place at the time, but we had been beating teams that were below us in the standings. Well, obviously, if I said we're in first place, but some of at the time the better teams, Colorado and Ontario and Idaho, and we weren't pulling points out of those games, and all teams in our conference got real strong by the end of the season. Well, there was a couple teams that were trying to find their way early, and we kind of well, I don't think I'm disparaging them at all. I think we had our way with them at times. But then as the season went along, we really, everybody, there was so much parity in the West. And but there was at one point there where we had winning records against all these the teams that were on the bottom of the standings, and we were just kind of maybe 500 against the top teams, and we kind of challenged ourselves to be good and be able to play against every team and have success against every team.
We finally came together. This is a childhood dream of a lot of guys. Listen to the guys in the dressing room. Some guys haven't even got out of the first round in their professional career, and now that they have, it was just a one desire. We were never stopped anyhow, and I think the Bakersfield series is the biggest thing for us, where we battled a lot of adversity. At one time we thought we were going to be down. We were down 2-1 against Bakersfield with a hot goaltender. A lot of guys put their head down thinking oh man, what are we going to do? And we found a way to win that series, and that was the same here. We knew we weren't going to win in 4. We're not going to sweep a team like this, and they came out and they showed why they were the Eastern Conference champs.
Next year's schedule, and one coach changes his address. That's still to come on ECHL Week.
Where have hundreds of NHL players gotten their professional starts? The ECHL. And where do you find out about the ECHL? ECHL Week. On television or online, ECHL Week is the only show that brings you everything that's happening league-wide. Every week, watch ECHL Week. If you were any closer to the action, you'd be in the lineup.
And I say, hey, it's just an ordinary day, and it's all your state of mind. 'Cause I've got a smile on my face, and I've got 4 walls around me.
The 27th season of ECHL hockey will begin on Friday, October 17th. The 21 teams are slated to play 756 games, concluding on April 11th, 2015. Among the highlights of the schedule are new member Indianapolis playing its first ever game on October 17th in the newly renovated Indiana State Fairgrounds Coliseum against Fort Wayne. The Alaska Aces will raise their 3rd Kelly Cup banner when they open the season against Ontario, also on October 17th. For the first time in league history, outdoor games are on the agenda, as the Toledo Walleye will host a pair of matches at 5th Third Field. The Walleye will battle Kalamazoo on December 27th and Fort Wayne on January 3rd. Interconference matchups include the Utah Grizzlies visiting both Cincinnati and Wheeling in December, and the Kalamazoo Wings traveling to Colorado for 3 games versus the Eagles in March. Divisional alignments for next season and the format for the 2015 playoffs have yet to be determined. Former Elmira Jackals coach Dwight Mullins has been hired as the head coach and director of hockey operations for Evansville. He'll be the 3rd coach in 3 seasons for the Icemen. In the last 2 seasons, Mullins posted a 64, 65, and 15 record with Elmira, although the Jackals did not qualify for the playoffs. Prior to coming to the ECHL, Mullins coached for 3 years in the Central Hockey League. The Jackals have yet to name a replacement for Mullins, whose contract with Elmira expired at the end of last season.
The Alaska Aces won the Kelly Cup in Game 6, but the stage for the final outcome was set by Games 4 and 5. Let's check out the highlights of those 2 exciting games. First, Game 4, Nick Brunker and Dave Allen handling the announcing duties for us on the Cyclones Broadcast Network. Then Game 5, handling the announcing duties, Mike Benton and Dave Goldman on KFQD and GCI.
He will try to leave it there for the point man. In this case, it was Shala, but he is ridden and taken back the other way, this time by Ross Ringjarvi. Over the line with McKelvey. He will step and shoot. Save made Medor, rebound behind the net. As that was a rare opportunity. Now a penalty coming against the Aces is Aronson taken down for Aronson. Aronson, who drew the penalty, looking to shoot it, doesn't get it, instead goes to Lewis. He will fire, just missing wide. It was intended for the glove side. Braze pirouettes behind the net. As a centering pass out in front, they score! Josh Shala has put the Cyclones up 1-0. It only took 16 seconds.
With the quick pass and shoot. Again, what we talked about in the pregame, a simple play executed perfectly.
It'll be the 2nd kill if they are successful. It would also take us to within the final 10 or 15 seconds of the period. This is a big kill for Cincinnati, up 1-0. Savret, backdoor, and they will be denied by Medor. I thought for sure that was going to go into the net. It was wide open. The puck ends up skipping down to the Aces' back wall.
Well, you look at Fraze almost getting that 2-on-1 rush, the energy that he had to put forth to keep Morrison out of there.
Great glove save by Medor as he snags it out of midair with a leather. And after the whistle, a quick come together between Connolly and Burkholz. Aces went offside, and then, of course, the quick rush and the shot. Blazek back in his own end, trying to clear but cannot. As it's given away to the left circle, it's Elson up to the middle. Here's Ramage. Shot on, great save. Medor as he slid out, cut down the angle. Now a 2-on-1 the other way. Hazen with Burkholz. Hazen left side, cutting to the slot. He will step and shoot. Scores! End to end. Hazen 2-0. Shot by Shala blocked. He has the lane to shoot though a second time. Can't. And now kicks the puck out to center unintentionally as a 3-on-2 rush developing. Connolly over the blue line, left circle towards the net. They score. That was a nice play that Tommy Mealy was on the recipient end. And a Nashville Predators prospect along the near corner boards of Florida defensive prospect Josh McFadden trying to pick it loose. It's turned over and the shot rang off the bar. That one was a very frustrating turnover, and now another scramble effort by Medor. A save of the game, and the Cyclones have numbers the other way if they hurry. Nice pass, Burkholz over the line with Hazen. He takes the shot. It's over the net. Not rush any further. Dumped back in by the Aces. 1:05 to play. Stick behind the net for Reed near corner. He bounces the puck out towards Almeida. Turn to the front now. Mazzolini fires, and a great save made, and the rebound is dug for, but then once again is covered up.
Well, that was a good job by Medor to get that puck away from Trupp.
Over the line, Morrison along with a puck carrier, which was his teammate Ringjarvi. Shot on, save again. As McKelvey was racing down the wing to try and bury a rebound. First wave spins around to the middle. Ringjarvi almost had a chance to fire, but could not. As he goes to the wall with a puck. He's hit, puck behind the net. Now Connolly will get it. Connolly with a cycle on the right wing goes down with a dive. That is an unsportsmanlike. If I've ever seen one for diving, they don't call it. And now Eves gets stripped. That's going to be a penalty and a bonehead move for number 9. He will sit for 2 minutes. Unfortunately, the setup really not working so well right now for Cincinnati. And it would appear the scouting report is stay aggressive on the Cincinnati power play. Hazen bobbles the puck, but got it to Almeida. They will try to reset it. Hazen to the middle, a chance for Shaw. He scores! Logan Shaw! Power play goal, and it's 3-1. Strong. Cincinnati collapses. They cleared the puck to the point, but that's it. 5 seconds to go. Stepping is Seaback, shooting one wide of the net. Stuffed towards the goal line. Save Medor, and this one is in the books. Rod Medor has been absolutely dynamite, and he helps the Cyclones stave off several waves of pressure.
Aces decked out in their glacier blue third jerseys again. White numbers on back and a black trim. Morrison, a backhander. He scores! Jordan Morrison off the rush. A backhander from the right circle. At 3:09, and the puck cleared back out. It's a foot race now. Megan gets on by Sabrett. On going to the backhand. Save made by Coleman. And he covers up with 11:46 to go. Up to Megan. Curls off a check. Feet of the back, Aronson. To Megan, top right circle. Gets on by one to the backhand. Save Coleman. Rebound knocked away. Second attempt by Zach Budish. And now Wade Megan. Up the right. We'll gun it back in from the line. Jumping in, Trevor Lewis. Left corner, checked by Richard. There's Tom Mealy out there for this shift now. And it's taken away, Megan to the line for Blazek. A shot save, rebound to Lewis. Score!
This happened 13 seconds in. And once again, shot from right up top. And again, the coverage not there for the Aces. And it's 2-1.
Nelson takes it away, rolls it in front. Medor knocks it aside. Nelson again walks out at the left circle. Now toward the line. Elson for Curry. Right side shoots. Off the pipe. Rebound. Score! Zach McKelvey went right toward the front of the net. Josh Burkholz got this game started 13 seconds in with a goal. Driving wide. Centering pass. Skips off Dan Eves. And McKenzie up the right, a long toss. Now a breakaway for Evan Trump. He's on into the backhand. Save made by Medor. Finley pursues into the corner. Takes one check. Got it in back. Belzile is there. Centering pass to Morrison. Knocked on net. Save. Rebound. Finley just put it wide. Medor was down and out. Aces get it back. Sabrett. Off to Morrison. Left circle. Backdoor feed. Score! Brad Richard! Mazzolini onto the tape of Brendan Connolly with speed. Turner Elson down the right wing, cyclone zone down to the front of the goal. Save, rebound, score! Turner Elson with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Lobs it back out. Weisovo collects, and the Alaska Aces also have to celebrate right here. Cyclones shoot it back in. 1 second left. That's it. The game is over.
Lots more about the Aces and their Kelly Cup Championship during the final ECHL Week show of the season next week. Don't miss it.
Are you paying too much with your current payroll company? Are you concerned about how Obamacare could affect your business? If you're interested in a better, more cost-effective solution, Einstein HR is the answer. No more stressing out about Obamacare and the new regulations. No more worrying about being in compliance. No more overpriced payroll services. Let Einstein HR get you back to the business of doing business instead of spending needless hours and frustration taking care of details that add nothing to your bottom line. We provide a first-class payroll and HR services with superior customer service. Call Einstein HR today.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Eastern Conference champ Cincinnati came up short in the Kelly Cup Finals, but they did walk away with some hardware. Goaltender Rob Medor became the first player ever from a losing team in the finals to walk away with the Kelly Cup Playoffs MVP award.
It's always nice to be recognized, but it's an individual award. That's really not an individual award. I mean, it's a culmination of 2 months of awesome play from our guys. It's not the result we wanted, but. It's nice to be recognized, but I wish I could have brought up my defense, and our whole team really deserves that award just because for 2 months, in order for that to happen, they had to be blocking shots. Everyone was going above and beyond. I think right from the beginning, you never know in this league who's going to be on your roster at any really given time, but we knew, with the guys we had in the organization that, we had a team that could make a long run, and
I felt like the guys really stepped up when we needed them to, and it's disappointing to have lost. But I thought everyone kind of played their hearts out and worked for it. And I thought we were beat by a better team. Alaska was a great team, and we have nothing to be ashamed of.
We have just one more show next week to put a wrap on the 2013-14 ECHL season. We hope you'll join us then. And to keep up to date on the latest league news, remember to check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, make it a good week. Make it an ECHL week.